from a safe social distance. It's the 2020 Mount Everest Academy virtual graduation. Featuring Principal Courtney Brown, Counselor Ronald Zappala, starring the class of 2020. Special guest, Dr. John Lee Evans, President, Board of Education, San Diego Unified School District. Members of the Mount Everest Academy faculty. And I'm your host, Daniel Spiegelberg. Hello, I'm Daniel Spiegelberg. Class of 2020. It's been 4 years, 4 amazing years. You guys made it. Many turn-in days, many cover sheets. What more can I say? I just want you to know that for me, it's been really fun being your teacher. I enjoyed all your enthusiasm, your hard work, the way you carried yourself around school, and you made my day. It made it easy for me to be a teacher, and I'm gonna miss you guys. You guys are an amazing group. So again, congratulations, and I wish you guys all the best in the future. And now, let me introduce to you Risa Shapiro, the valedictorian of the class of 2020. She will play a solo piano arrangement of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. I would like to introduce our ASB President and Class Salutatorian, Joseph Kaluzhny.
Staff, family, and of course, my unfortunate class of 2020 comrades. It's good, or rather will be good, to see you all here, making this virtual graduation seem as real as possible. I know there's a lot to get through, so I promise to keep this short. So, 20 minutes, starting now. For most of my time at MEA, I regretted going here. Despite the amazing staff and flexibility that the school offers, I felt like I missed out on having a real high school experience. Now I'll just say, I don't know. Maybe somewhere else I could have had a more interesting and vibrant time, could have had more opportunities, made more friends, grown more as a person. There isn't a parallel universe I can create and find out. The way I try to think about it now is not with resentment for what could have potentially been, but with gratitude for what was. And there's a lot to be grateful for. These past few years have been more formative for me than any other time in my life. I've come closer than ever to understanding myself and honoring that understanding. You guys, my teachers, other staff members, my classmates, you've been a part of that, whether good or bad. So I thank you and wish you all good luck in whatever lies ahead.
And now I would like to welcome back our valedictorian, Risa Shapiro, for her message to this special class of 2020.
Dear class of 2020, congratulations everyone. We've done it. We have graduated in what feels like the strangest year under circumstances that we did not foresee nor desire. 4 years ago, I was taking classes that were a bit advanced for my age, and Principal Brown presented me with a choice, to skip 2 grades or to skip 1. As I felt a little young to graduate in 2019, and I also wished to graduate in a year with a pleasant ring to it, I joined the illustrious class of 2020. I've always liked the Roaring Twenties. As an old soul and a vintage enthusiast, the prospect of having a flapper-themed prom, convincing everyone that the Charleston is indeed cool, and recreating the mystique of a bygone era was supremely appealing. Yet these plans fell through. There were many disappointments. We've lost traditions, from our prom, the in-person ceremony, and the parties with family and friends. Of course, the loss of these commencement activities is small in comparison with the greater challenges that we as a society face during this pandemic. Without warning, the world dampened and darkened during a time that was meant to bring such joy and radiance. However, we, as ascenders of the metaphorical Mount Everest, are beyond capable of working through this. MEA has given us independence and the opportunity to pursue our dreams. We motivate ourselves and take ownership of our studies. We have unique passions, from poetry to travel, songwriting to choreography, rowing to stargazing, screenwriting to lab work. We simultaneously focus on our talents while receiving a well-rounded education. We get things done. So when faced with the difficulties of our senior year, we came prepared. When school structures changed, all district students were forced to create their own schedules, and all schoolwork became, quote, homework. For MEA students, this was not unusual. We had the self-initiative, the planning prowess, and the patience to work alone. We held fast and carried on. But beyond the now, the strains and obstacles of the present plague have strengthened us to rationally face other inevitable challenges. For we are proudly graduating as spectacular, caring individuals with the flexibility to adapt and thrive. It was in 1953, in the high Himalayas, that mountaineer Sir Edmund Hillary stood with his Sherpa guide, Tenzing Norgay, on top of Mount Everest. After a grueling 16-day ascent, they were the first to conquer the 29,029-foot peak. They gazed with awe at the amazing vista. Hillary later recalled the moment, and he said, "I looked across the valley towards the great peak Makalu and mentally worked out a route about how it could be climbed. It showed me that even though I was standing on top of the world, it wasn't the end of everything. I was still looking beyond to other interesting challenges." We all chose Mount Everest Academy to help us find our own vantage points and inspiration. In this wonderfully different environment, not stymied by convention, we gain perspective. We now stand at a place from which we can all look ahead. After all, we've done it. We've graduated. We have reached the peak of Mount Everest, and we shall not lose the joy and pride in our hearts. Congratulations, class. We have definitely earned it.
It is my pleasure to introduce our principal, Courtney Brown.
Hello, class of 2020. Some of you I've known a long time. I've seen you grow from unsure middle schoolers afraid to make eye contact to mature, thoughtful young adults. Some of you I didn't get to know as well since you joined us just recently, and I'm so glad you did. I'm thrilled to know that our small, unique school provided a path for you that you couldn't find anywhere else. I've seen some of you overcome immense personal struggles. I've seen you succeed in some extraordinary ways. I'm sad that we didn't get to finish off your high school careers with the fun events we've all come to expect, including prom and the annual picnic at the Bay, where you get to show off your kickball prowess in the staff first student game. The worldwide impact of COVID-19 came as a complete surprise to most of us, and the class of 2020 has been impacted so immensely. We should be in a beautiful theater right now, together on a stage. You should have had the jitters together, fixing each other's caps in the green room before we took the long parade onto the stage. And all your friends and family should have been close by in the audience cheering loudly. Instead, we're all watching from home, separately. You will be remembered for this, for being unique in your resilience. We applaud you in how you have adapted to this new normal. We do not want this moment in time to define you, but we hope it influences you. I found a note in my phone I'd written to myself on January 29th, pre-pandemic, with the subject, for graduation 2020. It is from my favorite publication, The Atlantic. They had recently started including works of fiction, which they used to do, but hadn't for quite some time. The quote is from the author Adrienne LaFrance, who is elated that they had brought fiction back. She said that in times as dark and fearsome as these, it's not enough to be gardeners of the intellect. We also need to be caring for our souls through art that challenges us and shows us beauty. And that's what I see in the Mount Everest class of 2020. I see you solving the problems our leaders can't seem to fix today. These problems cannot be solved with science and engineering alone. We also need the artists, the musicians, the dancers, the designers to change the way we interact with the world and inspire us to do better, to be kinder, to see ourselves in others. So many of you have already cultivated this, and I can't wait to see what you do with it. Please, do not be strangers. Come back and visit us when campus reopens. Send us updates. We want to know what you are doing. You will always be a part of the MEA family. And honestly, you're already one step ahead of the crowd because you weren't afraid to choose to do school differently.
I would like to introduce Dr. John Lee Evans, President, Board of Education, San Diego Unified School District.
Class of 2020, parents and guests, it is with great pride that I represent the San Diego Unified School District at the 2020 graduation of Mount Everest Academy. When you first started first grade, we were entering the Great Recession, but in spite of that, we made you a part of Vision 2020, an ambitious plan to reform our school system by the time you would graduate. Your diploma was made more meaningful with more rigorous requirements, more advanced courses, more internships, and more college courses in your high school years. Little did we know that by the time you graduated, that we would be in the midst of a worldwide pandemic. But I have talked with many of you students in the class of 2020, and I know that you have the intelligence, the resilience, the flexibility, and all the heart you need to meet the challenges you face and to truly lead the world. Therefore, exercising the authority vested in the district, I accept the class of 2020 and confer upon all of you graduates your diplomas. To each of you, I extend sincere congratulations from all members of the Board of Education and the Superintendent. Congratulations.
Because of the unprecedented nature of this virtual graduation, some members of the Mount Everest faculty and staff would now like to share some congratulatory wishes from their homes and their hearts.
Greetings, Mount Everest Academy Senior Class of 2020. Although we are doing this all remotely, you can take some pleasure in knowing that for years to come, your class will be known as probably the most famous. think of the stories you'll be able to tell your own kids, your grandkids. Someday you're going to say, you know, I was in that class of 2020 when we had that big pandemic and everything had to be done remotely. My main message for you today is to keep dreaming, keep moving forward, and keep going no matter what. You might not believe this, but when I graduated from Claremont High School many years ago in the late 70s, I was just an average student, didn't really know what I wanted to do. Some of you are taking a gap year next year. I took a gap year. I went to be an exchange student in Japan. That led to lots of other opportunities and different directions that my studies have taken me, from art to linguistics to psychology, and then back to education and literacy. Keep going, dream big, and you will succeed. Good luck to you all.
Hi everybody, I just wanted to say congratulations to all the seniors. I feel like I know all of you because I've seen you grow up at Mount Everest, and even though I didn't have most of you in a class, I still have seen you go through all the grades and get so mature, and now you're graduating. So congratulations and best of luck in your futures.
Happy graduation.
We're so proud of you guys, and it's just been such a pleasure to get to know you and be your teacher, and appreciate all your hard work. Wishing you the very best in your future. Stay in touch.
Hi seniors! I just wanted to say thank you so much for an amazing first year at this school. I really enjoyed being able to connect with some of you out in the garden, and I just wanted to say I wish you the best of luck. I know things are a little different right now, and I think that you all have done an amazing job, you know, sticking to getting your stuff done and excelling, and I think that you've all done a really good job. I wanted to extend my email if any of you wanted to chat with me about anything garden related or college, you know, whatever it is. I'm always here to help. I just wish you the best of luck in life, and I know that you all will do a really great job wherever you fall.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You guys have worked so hard to be here and get here, so you guys totally deserve it. I'm really stoked for you guys, but I'm also super bummed about this because I'm not going to see you guys next year. Check your message or your emails because I'm going to leave you a longer message than what I'm allotted here, okay? So congratulations again, guys.
This is left blank so you can fill it in yourself.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We're so proud of you. I hope that you all come back and see us and celebrate all the good stuff that you guys are doing. Sorry that the year had to end in such a fashion and we didn't get to say our normal goodbyes, so reach out and we'll miss you. Good luck. Bye-bye from Mr. Nielsen.
Hi, MEA graduates. Congratulations. You made it through 2020 school year and you graduated and you've made it through a pandemic, and it's just, you know, it's such a crazy time right now. I just wanted to share with you guys, I have really enjoyed teaching and being, you know, part of your education these last few years, and I'm so proud of you. I am the luckiest teacher in the world that I have gotten to work with you. I know you're going to do wonderful things, and I can't wait to see, you know, where you end up and what you end up doing. So keep in touch, and yeah, enjoy your summer. Take care. Bye.
Most of you have been in multiple classes with me, and I have been highly impressed with all of you. You have skills, abilities, inner strength that I don't think I had when I was in high school. So congratulations, and I am proud to have been your teacher, and I think you should be proud of what you have achieved.
Class of 2020, congratulations on your accomplishments. It seems like just yesterday that I had some of you in my English classes. It's hard to believe that you are already graduating. I do believe this marks the end of an era, the legacy of the Gilchrist family. It's been a pleasure to watch all of you grow into the young men and women that you are today. I wish you the very best in your futures and know that you have a place to come back to at Mount Everest. Congratulations.
A cup of hope is all you need. A cup of hope is guaranteed. A cup of hope is in your hand. A cup of hope at your command. Hello, Mount Everest seniors, graduation class 2020. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the completion of one adventure and the beginning of another. Take your magic wands and go out there and create miracles just by being you, exactly who you are and how you are. And just take all the love that we have for you and know that you are safe and that you are here to do great things now and forevermore. Special times for special people with lots of love. Congratulations, 2020! Graduating class, Mount Everest Academy! Woo!
And now, to recognize the graduating students of 2020 individually, I introduce our head counselor, Ron Zapala, to lead this presentation.
Hello, seniors. I wish you were here for me to speak to live, but I want to congratulate you on a great year nonetheless. At graduation time, we acknowledge all the preparation that you have done to get to this point, as well as remind you of the skills that you will need to be successful at the next stage of your life. But sometimes there is no amount of preparation for dealing with some things in life, and the coronavirus is one of those things. We have all had to modify our routines with very little warning in order to continue to meet our responsibilities. But in addition to this, you seniors have had to give up a lot of things you were looking forward to as part of your senior year. You had to manage the anxiety of not knowing what to expect tomorrow, next week, next month, and most importantly, next year. But yet you continue to move forward, adjusting your expectations to day-to-day expectations, such as getting through your next Zoom meeting, working on assignments that you sometimes had no idea where to begin, and relying only on your own resources to figure it out, assuming new responsibilities at home, and creating new diversions to get through every day. You hear people say how this pandemic has disrupted our lives, and it has. This might be the biggest disruption to our lives that we ever experience. But it's still life, and you continue to live it, to manage to find some joy in every day. Life doesn't always go as planned, but it still can be rewarding. As my mom used to say, we make plans and God laughs. Life is sometimes scary, unpredictable, lonely, but this is not unusual. They are normal parts of every life. Successful people use these times to better learn who they are, pursue a new path in life, become better able to appreciate what they want from what they need. You will always be able to compare your future challenges with how you managed this coronavirus pandemic, and you will be more confident because of it. Remember those skills we normally talk to you about that you will need to be successful at the next stage of life? You have already learned them. Congratulations, MEA class of 2020. You made it. And now the roll call. Larissa Badalova. David Gilchrist. Alexander Adler Strumloff. Shamoria Hardgraves. Noah Howard. Joseph Kalushny. Gray LaFond. Martin Lee. Alexis McKinney. Gianna Merghart. Obaid Papal. Jasmine Robinson. Risa Shapiro. Zachary Seawright. Greta Vandenberg. Sarah Wolfkind. Ruby Yanch.
Let's have Risa Shapiro lead the changing of the tassels.
Class of 2020, representing the completion of high school, please change your tassel.
And now let's bring back Principal Brown and Counselor Zapala.
As we send off this class of 2020, we reflect on the eventful year these graduates have had.
How they have grown, changed, learned, and faced uncertainty and disappointment.
But we know this graduation is not an ending,
but their beginning.
And now, to culminate our event, let us hear from the class of 2020 themselves.
I'm proud to say that I will be attending San Diego State in the fall, studying accounting. I want to thank all of the teachers and faculty at Mount Everest Academy for helping me get here and achieving this milestone.
Alright, I'll try to make this quick. I'd like to thank all my teachers I've had over my 7-year MEA experience. Each one of them has encouraged me and impacted my life one way or another, and I really appreciate it. I'd also like to thank my classmates over the years because each one of them has made an impact on my life somehow, even if it didn't seem like it, and I really appreciate it. I'd also like to thank my mom and dad because they've been with me through everything and helped me get through everything. And anyways, yeah, love you guys. We did it.
Hello everyone and class of 2020. I'm very proud to be part of this class and part of the Mount Everest Academy family. I'm thankful to all the staff and teachers for supporting us through our personal and academic careers. I'm really excited to be going to LMU and the future despite all of this that's happening right now, and congratulations graduates. I hope we stay in touch, and yeah, yay!
Hi, I'm Alexis McKinney, and next year I'm going to be attending Mesa Community College, and I wanted to say a special thank you to the teachers at Mount Everest and the staff for helping me get through the last couple years of high school, and also a thank you to my friends and family for their support.
Hello, my name is Martin Lee, and I transferred to Mount Everest Academy in February of 2019. For the past year, everyone has been extremely kind and helpful, making it easy for me to transition to the new school system. I appreciate Mount Everest Academy and everyone there. I will be attending Emerson College in Boston in the fall, and I will always be thankful for the people who helped me get through high school.
Congrats everybody! This has been the most amazing senior class, and I'm so glad I got to meet you all and spend my last year of high school with you. It's been so special, and I'm really sad we couldn't finish it in person together, but that's okay. I can't wait to see all the amazing things that you all do in the future.
To all the teachers, thank you so much for all the love and support you've shown all the seniors this year. And to all the seniors, we did it, we're done, we succeeded. Woo! It's over! On to adulthood, we got this. Yeah!
Hello, today I'm celebrating my graduation on a tennis court. This is one of the main reasons as to why I attended Mount Everest Academy for the past 4 years. I'd like to thank the teachers, the staff, and the principal for giving me a great opportunity to not only get a good education, but also to do what I love most, and that's to play tennis. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Looking back on my time at Mount Everest, I must say that this place has been wonderful. The teachers, the staff, my classmates, I've loved every part of it, and I couldn't imagine my life without the community here. Now, the realization of closing this first chapter and moving on to the next makes me all the more grateful that my parents found the perfect school for me. So to my family, thank you for finding MEA, as well as for your continued love and support.